Welcome back for another makeup related video. Today we are talking my travel makeup. I recently went on a girls weekend trip and I'm going to show you what I packed and tell you what I actually used. If this interests you, well then stick around. So I took everything you see in this container here and this pack of brushes. Not too bad, I would say. Especially because we were doing a fancy dinner. So, I think it went well. We're gonna just go in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab things out of here and talk about them. So first off, I took 2 setting sprays. Is that overkill? Technically, yes. But I have a reason why I took 2. I took my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray with me because it's my favorite one, but I knew that it was very close to the end, and so I just needed to have a backup spray, and that's why I took my drugstore favorite, which is the NYX Professional Makeup Dewy Finish. And guys, this one is completely used up, and this one has maybe 1 more spray's worth. So in this trip, I got basically 2 empties. So that's why I took 2. Do you need to take 2? No, just pick 1. Stick with it. I chose not to take any primers this time just because I knew that I really wasn't going for long wearing makeup. We were just going to be doing very light makeup through most of the trip, but we did have one night where I wanted a full face of makeup, but I only needed it for a few hours. So I didn't do any primer this time, which saves some space and time. And instead I just packed my favorite foundation, which is a MAC Studio Water Weight SPF 30 foundation. I have mine in shade NC20. This is a very lightweight, light coverage foundation that for me builds up to about medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but medium is about as full as I like to go. So I went ahead and brought this along, worked wonderfully. Then I went ahead and brought quite a few face products. Okay, so I want some variety in here because I really hadn't fully decided what my outfit was gonna be, and if I was going one way, then I would need different makeup, but I also wanted just a simple thing that I could use for just a quick makeup look. So I took, which was what I actually used and my original plan for the fancier night was the Too Faced bronzer. I have mine in Milk Chocolate. Absolutely love this stuff. And the Too Faced Cloud Crush in the shade Blurring of Blush for my blush. And then I took my Ofra Cosmetics Star Island highlighter. And those are what I ended up using for the fancy night. Again, I wasn't positive if I was going to use this one or if I was going to use my Bare Minerals bronzer in Kiss of Copper. So I did also take this one for the purpose of a different shade if I wanted something a little bit darker instead of brighter. But what I ended up using this one was for one of the days I just did minimal eyeshadow. I used only this and only this on the face. And it worked out perfectly with, of course, mascara. So those were the 4 face products that I took. Then I took 1 brow product, and this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I have mine in shade Natural Brown. And I like this one to go because it has a good bristle end that I really like for my brows, and then it has a simple skinny pencil, hopefully you guys can see that, that I really liked for that. So it was easy, compact, 1 item, and I only use this on the fancy night. Then I did take 2 mascaras, and on our fancy dinner night I did use both, and then the rest of the time I only used this one. So I have the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean in the shade Pitch Black. This is more of my everyday. This one's gonna give me a fanned out look. Hopefully it's not, there we go. This is gonna give you the fanned out look and spread out like lashes. But then when I combine it with this one, which is also from CoverGirl, this is the Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara in the shade Extreme Black. I combine it because this one gives me length, and I don't like length by itself, but I do like length with a fanned out look for more full coverage type look. So these two did get used. This one only once, this one twice, because I didn't wear makeup every day. Then for the eyes, I took only this one palette. This was hard, guys. I debated and debated. There were like 3 different palettes I wanted to take, but I decided to narrow it down to just one, and this one I think was the best option. So this is the Essence Hello Berlin palette. This palette has 9 shades. And the way that this is broken up, it's very easy to see. You could go more smoky, you could go more bright. It has some shimmers, it has mattes, and there was just so much versatility with this color story that I knew that this was going to be the good option, okay? Because on our fancy dinner date, I did these 4 here for a more smoky look, and the shimmers just added the perfect amount of shimmery without it being too much glam. But if I wanted a little bit more glam, I could have gone more of these shimmers over here versus this one. And then if I wanted a more smoky look, I could go over here. And then for an everyday look, you could mix and match these to however you want. So that's why I loved this palette, because I really wasn't sure when I was packing what color story I wanted and what style I wanted. I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be more smoky, more elegant, more glam, and I felt like this gave me such a variety that I could do any of those. I ended up doing about a mid, not full glam, but very elegant looking. I'll try to see if I can put some photos. I don't know that I got some good photos, close-ups of my makeup when it was done. I know I got some while I was taking it, but if I have any, I will put it in. But this one is a drugstore brand, and guys, I actually really enjoyed this palette. If it is still available, I will link it below. Now, before we go into the biggest category I packed for really quickly, we're gonna talk makeup tools. I took my mirror. I will have a photo somewhere showing you. So I took my mirror. This is not something that I suggest everybody do, but we were 3 friends. We were all going to be getting ready together, and I already knew that the bathroom space was a little cramped. So I took my mirror in hopes that I could set up, and I had this cute little setup. So I definitely love this. You could do like a little handheld if you're not sure if you have a mirror, whatever works for you, or just don't. That's okay. You can use the mirrors there. This was just easiest for me. Then I took my beauty sponge, which is the e.l.f. one. I don't have it to show you because I ended up throwing it away because it got left out and I dropped it, and it got grody, and when I went to wash it, it just didn't feel like it got clean. So I just threw it away. I'm gonna replace that one. But I keep rebuying the same one because I love this completely. The only other makeup tools I took with me was this rolled pack from ColourPop. This is one of their makeup brush rolls, and it has so many different makeup brushes in here. Yes, they're not really the same sizes that I use every day, so I put on my blush, and if you saw that photo, I was a little heavy in the blush because I didn't have my normal, I didn't know how to use this one properly. But it still worked out, it still looked cute, but it comes very nice rolled up, and it's all of these, and hopefully you guys are seeing well. Several of them come with like plastic covers, the bigger ones do, to keep them, you know, from spreading out and getting all yucky. And then as you go further down, you can still see that there's still some I haven't used because they still have their plastic on them. The ones I have used don't have plastic on them. So the bigger ones have these protective, reusable ones, and then the smaller ones don't. I still have to clean these from the trip, but this just gives you an idea. And this is a great idea for traveling because even if it's not like your normal stuff, I feel like it keeps it all organized and keeps it cleaner. And it's so simple to just roll it up and stick it in a bag. And you don't even have to have it in your makeup bag. You can just have it in your normal luggage. So very, very compact and easy to travel with, whether you're flying, driving, whatever. Okay, the last category I have is a whole category because I overpacked in this. I definitely did, and you do not need to do this. But I took 9, that's right, 9 lip products with me. Now, I did this because, like I said, I had a couple different options for what I was going to wear for the fancy dinner, so I wasn't sure if I wanted a lipstick, if I wanted more of the glowy look, what I really wanted. So that's my reason behind 9. I still don't think I needed to take all of these, but let's just look at what I did take and what I ended up using. So the thing that I ended up wearing for our fancy dinner was the MAC satin lipstick in Mocha combined with the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in Silky Hazelnut. These two are a current favorite combo for me, and they worked out really, really well. Absolutely love them. Glad I took them. Then I took my CoverGirl Outlast lip stain that I just bought a few weeks ago. I have yet to use it, and I didn't use it on the trip. I wasn't sure if I wanted this color or not. I decided against this color, and so yeah, it hasn't even been opened yet. Then I took the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click Shiny Lip Balm. I didn't use this either, and I don't feel like I should have taken this because I wasn't going to wear it for the fancy dinner and I didn't need it for my other purposes, so I don't know why I took this. I think it was just so I would have variety, but I didn't need to do that. Then I took the Ofra Cosmetics lip liner in Chestnut, and I took 2 different options to use with it. I took the Milani Fruit Fetish Black Agave Lip Oil, as well as the NYX Fat Oil in That's Chic. I ended up using this combination. I didn't end up using this at all, so I didn't need to take this. I like this combination, and I did use it, so I'm glad I took it. And then there were only 2 other products I took. I took a chapstick so that my lips, could have a little bit of protection. We were going to a hot springs, and I knew that I was going to need this while there. So took this, used this. Absolutely recommend taking a chapstick. And lastly, I took my KAB lip oil, and I use this constantly on the trip. Constantly. I don't know why my lips get so dry when I am traveling. So I'm very glad I took this. I am shocked that this is still going, guys. Like, I have been saying that I'm almost done with this for so long, and I've been using it like crazy. And it's still going strong. So I'm still using it, still loving it. And that is everything I took makeup-wise with me on my trip. What do you think? Did I take too much? Did I take not enough? Let me know in the comments what you loved, what you didn't like. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye-bye.